before, it's important to get advice about your health care, insurance programs, and Medicare from people who know what they're talking about. Now, we've all been in this next situation. We're talking to our friends, they're giving us their best advice, but there's always somebody who thinks they know it all. And Medicare is confusing. There's an alphabet of choices: Part A, Part B, Part C, Part D. I know all of our friends and family members are well-meaning, but please get advice from the people who know. The free SHIP program will help you get that advice.
Jeez, did you guys see the Red Sox last night? They spent a mint for a bunch of superstars and they're playing like a bunch of little leaguers.
Well, I think they're just breaking our hearts early this year, instead of waiting till the end of season like they usually do. At least it'll save us from sitting glued to the TV every night from now until October.
Well, I know that Carl Crawford can't hit the broadside of a barn. And they bought that guy for something like $140 million.
Hey, have you guys seen this?
Well, I get my news from television. They're the most reliable.
Congress is talking about moving Medicare eligibility out to age 68 instead of 65 as it is now. You know, our kids are going to die of hangus of the pangus if they have to wait that long for medical coverage.
Our grandkids are going to be 75 years old by the time they're eligible for Medicare if we leave it up to those knuckleheads in Washington.
I know the age will be 83 by 2032.
Our own legislature just passed some kind of health care bill.
The all-encompassing bill. Yep. I spoke to my representative about that.
I wonder what that's going to do for us. Yeah, I haven't the faintest idea.
Neither do I, but hell's bells, I haven't figured out Medicare A, Medicare B, Medicare C, Medicare D. What the heck are those all about?
Well, Part A, that's your hospital insurance. And Part B is your personal medical insurance, like for doctor's bills. And Part D is drug coverage. And I'm not sure myself what Part C is for.
Okay, but what about that Vermont thing? How's that going to work with Medicare? And what's this single-payer system all about?
Well, a single-payer system is when only one person in a family household has to pay for insurance. Of course, that tends to be the man, and everybody else gets covered under his insurance. But if there's no man in the household, then the person with the most money pays. Now, as for Medicare Part A, B, C, or D, Part D you got right. D is for drugs. But Part A is for any illness of any kind, that gets covered under that. B is for better. You know, when you're feeling better, but you still need a little bit of care, that gets covered there. And I'm pretty sure that C is for co-payments for catastrophes. I hope that helps.
You know what? I think that guy is full of more poop than a constipated Christmas goose. We need to talk to somebody at SHIP and get the right answers.
What's this about a ship? The only ship I know anything about is the one I served on the Navy. And I don't want to repeat that experience. I was seasick for 2 years. In fact, I can still get seasick in a bathtub.
No, Frank. It's not a ship. It's a program called SHIP, the State Health Insurance Assistance Program. They have offices all over the state, and their service is free. Somewhere at home, I've got a brochure with their numbers. Why don't I call you with their number? You can check out these questions and report back to us next week.
Good idea.
Okay, but I'm telling you this. If I get seasick talking to them, I'm holding you two personally responsible.
Many of